If you're a homeschool mom, I want to start by saying this clearly. Most of the struggle isn't actually the homeschool. It's the way you talk to yourself while you're doing this homeschool thing. Recently, I was having a conversation with the homeschool moms in my community. I asked both inside the Confident Homeschool Mom Collective and my coaching clients. I was trying to understand why self-compassion tools, even super simple ones, can feel irrelevant or impossible to use. And what I heard was this: I don't have time for one more thing. I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I don't need a self-care practice, but instead need to take a breath and just keep going. And then someone said, I just need to give myself more grace. But honestly, I don't even know what I'm being so hard on myself about anyway. That is the moment I want to talk to you about. I have noticed that most homeschool moms are not lacking insight. They're not unaware. They're exhausted. They're really smart cookies. I've noticed that you're just spent and you're living with a running inner commentary that you would never direct at someone you love, or at least you wouldn't want to, but sometimes it comes out with the kids. Today, I want to name 18 things homeschool moms say to themselves, often quietly and automatically, that we would likely never say to a friend. I'm not bringing this up to make you feel worse, but to instead help you see what's actually happening. Because once you can see it, you can't unsee it. And you can interrupt it. The first thing is, I shouldn't feel this frustrated. Other moms handle this better. If I were a better mom, this wouldn't feel so hard. I don't have time to fall apart. I just need to keep white-knuckling my way through. I'm overthinking this. I should just get on with things. Why can't I manage my emotions like a normal person? I know better than this, so why do I keep reacting? There must be something wrong with me if this keeps happening. Do you relate? I should be more patient by now. Other homeschool moms aren't struggling like this. I'm failing because I can't get a handle on myself. I don't get to slow down. Everyone else needs me. If I were doing this right, I wouldn't feel so overwhelmed. I shouldn't need help with this. I don't deserve grace when I lose my temper. I should just feel bad. I'm creating these problems by not maintaining calm. I'm letting my kids down when I react like this. I should be able to fix this on my own. I just need to try harder. Not every hard homeschool moment is negative self-talk. Sometimes you are just tired. Sometimes something isn't working, though. Sometimes your child is different from you, and that child isn't a problem to fix, and it isn't all on their shoulders. When you get mad, it's not the child's problem. That is something going on in here. The inner critic shows up when the moment crosses from, this is hard, this is a hard moment, to, I'm bad at this, or I made a mistake, to, I always mess things up, or I'm tired. That's why I'm not able to do what I'm normally doing, to, I'm lazy, and I'm just not that good at this homeschool mom thing like others are, or this isn't working right now, to, I'm feeling them all the time. That's the loop most moms are stuck in. Something happens, you react. The self-criticism hits, you feel guilt or shame, and then you try to push through, carrying it all with you. So when we talk about giving yourself grace, the problem isn't that you're unwilling to give yourself grace, it's that you don't have clarity to understand what it is you actually need to give grace toward, because you're not actually clear on what's going on in here, why you feel so bad. And this is why self-compassion tools could feel irrelevant in a moment. It's not that you don't want to be kind toward yourself. It's not that you don't want to give yourself grace. It's that you don't actually really have clarity on what's going on in here. You can't soften or give grace to something that you don't have the capacity to even name yet. This is why self-compassion tools can sometimes feel irrelevant in the moment, because no one ever taught us what to do with the thoughts that come after the snap, the moment that we regret. We need to catch ourselves in the moment where frustration is turning into self-attack and self-shame. In the next video, I'll talk about what helps in those moments. It won't be adding one more thing to your plate that is irrelevant. This will benefit you. For now, just notice this. Would you say any of those things to a friend who was doing her best? If not, that's where your work needs to begin. If you recognize yourself in more than a few of these, I've created a short workshop called Calm the Inner Critic that helps you understand why this pattern shows up and what actually helps interrupt it. The link is below if you want to join me in this workshop at the end of February.